It's post-game podcast time. Austin Rooney alongside David Sugarman here following the 7-4 loss to the Orleans Firebirds. David, of course, there were some things the Harwich Mariners did well tonight. They led for most of the game. What were your overall thoughts on tonight's game?
Well, like you said, they led most of the way outside of one five-run inning for the Firebirds. The Mariners defensively were solid. They don't believe they had any errors tonight, right?
That's right.
And, pitching-wise, the starting was really, really good by Frisbee. Heron came in and was solid in relief. It was the back end of that bullpen that really struggled some tonight, though, between Witkowski and Powers.
Yeah, Coach said, I talked to him after the game, he was saying that if you take out the 8th inning, it was a very, very solid game for the Harwich Mariners. Again, it was just really the one inning that was the issue. The hitting was pretty strong tonight, especially Kyler Murray. What were your thoughts on the hitting tonight?
Yeah, I think, like we said, we've seen over the last few weeks, the bats have not just come alive, but start to be more consistent, and they're starting to drive home runs, which is a really good sign for this team going forward as we're getting really into the meat of the schedule. So I think that was good. Like you said, Murray's done a nice job, particularly of pulling the ball into left field. We even saw the defense adjust to that some tonight. He was still able to drop 2 balls down in left field despite the shift. So we've seen a number of different guys contribute. Last night it was Jawanya Williams-Sutton, Matt Veling stepping up for the first time at the plate this season. Kyler Murray has really started to come alive. He had a home run earlier in the week. So I don't think there's a lot to be concerned with offensively for the Mariners. And we saw some good base running tonight as well, which was an issue the first couple of games out.
That's right. I talked to Kyler Murray after the game. He told me he's really looking to pull his backside through the ball, and that's what's leading to him to have a lot of solid pulls. And he thinks he's just trying to keep good contact on the ball. And now I have one more question for you, David, here. We have now reached the 1/4 mark in the season now after playing 11 games so far. What are your thoughts on the team? How has the team improved? How did it look in comparison to opening night?
Well, that's the biggest thing you just said. How have they improved? And they've improved tremendously. I think talking to Coach Engler, that's one question I asked him before the game was, where have you seen the biggest improvement from Game 1 to Game 10, now Game 11? And he talked about the long at-bats, the competitive at-bats, because even though it's a bit of a pitcher's league, you're going to get an off pitch from pitcher here and there, or you're going to get something that's easier to hit as a batter if you're going to go deeper and longer into the at-bat. When the Mariners were getting ready to potentially put on that rally in the bottom of the 9th, even though they didn't even score any runs, they were getting long at-bats and they were able to get on base. They got a couple of walks. They got a base hit. And so as those at-bats get longer and longer, you're going to see more success. If the Mariners continue to have long competitive at-bats, they're going to continue to have runs scored on the board.
That's right here, and that will do it here from us at White House Field. We will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. as the Harwich Mariners take on the Wareham Geatmen over in Wareham, Massachusetts. Until then, it's Austin Rooney and David Sugarman signing off. We say so long.